here. We're at the Gift of Spirit Gala at Jaffe Film Studios. We're about to start the gala show. So I want to introduce you to some people. We've got Bob waiting here as the camera operator. Hi Bob, thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
We got Frank on sound engineering. Hey Frank.
Hi, how you
Thanks
doing?
for everything.
No problem.
And Jerry, who is hosting the online event. Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you. Hey.
And let's see who's in the green room. We have Carly.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you, Carly.
You're welcome. I'm so happy to be here.
So happy you're here.
Thank you.
Well, the show's about. Thanks. The show's about to start. Here we go. Welcome everybody to the Gift of Spirit Gala live virtual stage event at Jaffe Film Studios. I'm so happy that you're here, and look at this beautiful setup here. Just feeling the love tonight, feeling the love for you and with Spirit. So I want to share with you a little bit about how this event is going to go tonight. I'm going to talk a little bit, then I'm going to take you through a heart-opening meditation to feel love in your spirit within, and then I'm going to start the spiritual readings for the evening. And we do have a special guest with us, my dear friend, spiritual medium, Katie Marie is here too. So hi Katie, hi to you out there. I know you're out
Stacy.
there. Hi,
everyone.
welcome. You're beautiful. So first I want to talk a little bit about the gift of spirit and about spiritual awakening. It started for me about almost 9 years ago now, and I was at a speaker conference, and I actually asked God to help me with my grief. And in those moments I went into a guided meditation with the speaker for the first time, and during the meditation I opened up to spirit, and I saw my grandmother, and I saw my grandfather, and I saw also my best friend who I actually grew up with, and I saw actually my uncle too, who had passed, and when I opened my eyes, I saw them up on the stage with my eyes open, and they gave me this beautiful message that we're loving and we are guiding you still. And that is the message for this entire evening, that your loved ones in spirit are still with you. The heavenly veil is very thin, and God raises that veil and lets them come to you within your dreams, within meditation, through spiritual signs. And spiritual signs are an amazing thing because it lets us know that they're with us in that moment, and they know what's happening in our lives, and they're still loving us, and they're still guiding us from behind the heavenly veil in the afterlife. So as we get started here, I want to take you through a heart-opening meditation to open up your heart space, which is your spirit, to feel love. Spirit connects on love, and they work with the entire collective energy here of all of us. And it's a beautiful, loving energy. And spirit is love. So when they come through, it is very evidential, but it's also very loving. And it's to let you know that they can still touch your heart. And this is what it's all about. So I'm here to share in the gift of spirit with you. We all have this gift. Mine's just a little bit actually developed, so I'm here to teach it. I'm a spiritual teacher. So as we get started, I'm just going to have you all get very comfortable as we start the meditation. Okay. And just make sure your back's supported, and just listen to the sound of my voice and feel your breath on the inhale and exhale. Just mindfully to the count of 4 on both the inhale and exhale. And breathe into the stomach slowly and let the air move up to the lower lungs. And as your eyes are closed, just relax the body as if a beautiful, loving pink light is coming down into your heart space. And I'll have you drop from your breath now as it slows down to a rhythmic breath into your heart. And we're going to open up your heart like a beautiful pink flower. And just feel the love in your heart for all those that you love on earth and in heaven. let that love feeling just expand within your being. You may feel your loved ones with you now. Invite them into this beautiful sacred space of love and peace. You can hold an intention in your heart space for love. And I know this space is heavenly blessed and divinely given for the beautiful highest good of all. So you can take a deep breath in now and exhale, and another deep breath in and exhale. Come back into the space and open your eyes. Okay, wonderful. Hope you feel lighter and you felt the love. Okay, so it just takes me a few moments to open up, to receive. I work with one loved one at a time. How this works is I can, depending on how they work with me, I can see, feel, and hear them. And I ask them to bring evidential information so you can recognize what loved one is here. And if you recognize information that's coming through, I'll have you raise your hand with the emoji, or just raise your hand on the screen, and then actually Jerry will let me know who's raising their hand. Will bring you on. And it can be tricky. There can be more than one in the audience that is recognizing the information coming through. It's very common. And I'll just keep bringing through the messaging to see who it's for. Okay, so I'll just have you be patient in that as I connect. Okay. And it can go something like this. I'm just going to give you an example. I could have a father here who owns a boat and loved to sail, and he's showing me a beach in Florida, and I know he had lung issues because he's coughing, and I feel like coughing, and he felt that before he passed. This is just an example how this information will come through, and then you can raise your hand if it's for you, and then I'll be bringing you more. Okay? And it's all for love and healing. It's all to touch the heart, to heal the heart. Okay. They may also bring random things, which happens too. And I always tell this story how I was giving a spiritual reading to a woman, and her mother came through, and she wouldn't say anything, but she showed a big blueberry, and then she showed a basket of blueberries, and I said, "She's just showing a blueberry," and she goes, "That was her nickname. We called her Blueberry." So it could be that random, but the information is for you to interpret, not for me, but it's to touch your heart. Okay? Let you know that they're still loving you and they're still guiding you. Okay? All right, so let's see who's here. Just takes me a few moments here. Okay. All right, so I feel like I have a mother coming through in this moment. And as I go to her, I am seeing her. And I do see her with shorter, light-colored hair. Okay. How old are you? She feels young to me. So she feels like she's in her 40s or 50s. Okay, as she comes to me. She gives me a feeling that her daughter's in the audience right now. And she's also showing me a heart. She brings her heart signs. And I'm also getting a connection to like a Gloria or Glory or Gloria as she comes through. And I also know with this woman that she lost weight before she passed, because she's giving me a feeling of frailness, of losing some weight. Okay. And I also know with this woman that she had some coughing going on, so I do feel something here, some breathing, so they can give me physical symptoms of things that they had going on before they passed. And thank you. And she's also giving me a feeling of over here in this lower abdomen area too. I feel that from her. Okay. All right. And I just know about the heart because she keeps bringing me the heart and she's showing that. And I know that she brings hearts to her daughter. And I also feel, too, a son with her, too. I feel like she has a son and a daughter. Okay, so I'm going to ask if this is resonating with anyone right now. She's also bringing me to her ring. You have her ring as well as she comes through. There's also a Lynn or a Linda that I'm getting to. Now, these names could resonate with family members, friends, but it can be not just her name, but people that knew her. So I am getting that as well. I also know her husband is still alive. She's giving me that feeling as well. And yes, I feel with her a lot of hearts. I feel love. I feel also this beautiful feeling with her daughter, this beautiful connection with her daughter that's also very spiritual. And I also feel with her, thank you. Now she's giving me a feeling her hair's a little amber color. Blonde and amber I'm feeling too. Thank you. Just give me the feeling of amber. Could be a name as well. Okay, anybody, Jerry?
Yes, Peyton Johnson has a hand raised, so Peyton has just unmuted herself.
Yeah, it's me and my daughter, Peyton.
Both did it, yeah.
Oh, hi. Hello. Okay, so this woman that's coming through right now, she's got the shorter hair and...
Auburn. When you said Auburn, I was thrown off by the light color.
Okay, great. So she gave me Auburn then. And you understand she lost weight before she passed, and she's also giving me a feeling down here.
Yes, she had hip, yep.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you. Okay, I'm getting chills now. I'm getting lots of chills. Wonderful. And so this is her granddaughter here too?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, welcome. So as she comes through, she's also giving me a feeling that you're very spiritual.
Yes.
Yes, and she's also given me a feeling that you are connecting with her in a spiritual way now, right? Yes, and she's so happy about this. She's so happy. She's also given me a feeling of her ring. Do you have her ring tonight, or do you have a piece of her jewelry? Because I also feel this too with her. And do you understand too?
Yeah, this necklace.
And I have her bracelet.
Her bracelet. Okay, great. And do you also understand the names that were coming through?
Linda just passed away from breast cancer, our neighbor. Okay. And Amber's my best friend that she mentioned. And her grandpa just passed.
Okay, beautiful. I have chills all over. I know it's for you. I know it's for you. When they bring those names are very meaningful to them and very significant. And do you understand with Linda of the breast cancer? Okay, thank you, because I just felt that across my chest. Yeah. Okay, great. So as I go to her, she still mentions Linda. So she must have known her because I do.
Yes.
I feel this connection with both of them. And I also feel too, she's waving. So I also feel too with her that she did lose weight, right? Because she shows me herself and how she lost weight. And she's also talking to me about how you took care of her and how you helped her, you say. And how she feels very cared for while she was here. So I do know that about her, and I do know that she's very thankful. And she knows about the flowers. So there's flowers that you take, or the flowers that you have from her.
We just picked them from our lilac bush. My mom loves lilacs, and I had my youngest pick them just before this.
She's bringing me to the flowers that you have, and she was with you picking them actually too. And she also talks about flowers when she passed. She talks about flowers around her burial, or flowers. She's just bringing me to those too.
There was no flowers on her casket. Her husband was supposed to arrange that, and my grandma to this day and me are just really upset about it.
Okay, she says
There's
don't worry
flowers
about it.
everywhere, but not on her casket.
Yes, it's okay because she brings me not to the casket. She brings me to the burial and where she's buried, and she brings me to that place. And I feel flowers there. And she's very content. She's very content. So she wants you not to worry about that, not to feel bad about that. She's in her spirit, and she is so strong for you. She's so strong for you. And she's still a grandmother. She's still a grandmother. And what's the G-I or G? I'm getting like, does she have a nickname? Is there a nickname with her?
Pamela Jean, it's her middle
Jean.
name.
Okay, thank you. I'm just getting Jean right now. Okay, great. They can bring their middle names too. So I'm just feeling her, and let me keep going. Let me keep going with her. So it's very emotional what I'm feeling. She's very proud of you. She's very proud of you as a daughter and as a mother. I also feel too, as she brings me to, she's kind of showing me inside a house, and she's showing me like a windowsill above a sink, and she's just bringing me to something here in remembrance of her as well. Do you understand?
Yeah, we have a pool, and she spent every day at my house, and we sprinkled some of her ashes around the pool. So every day
'Cause she
there's
shows me
birds
looking
and everything
outside.
out that window.
Yes, birds. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. So as connecting, she's just bringing through this spiritual connection of how you remember her and how you stay connected to her. She's still your mother. She's still your mother, and she's still loving you. Okay, and she's still guiding you. Hold on. Yeah. I'm also feeling her personality now. And I just feel her a little louder. She's giving me just this feeling of happiness, this feeling of joking around, this feeling of how there's no separation, how she can come and go, and there's no separation. And she's also bringing me to the butterfly too, and the
Oh my
bird.
God.
Yeah, the butterfly. Tell me about the butterfly because it just.
We every time we see a monarch, we know it's her. And the day we were sprinkling her ashes, one came, it was all of us together and just was circling around me and wouldn't leave. And we associate those with her, and they always
Yes, it's her. She's bringing the butterfly to you. She's not the butterfly, but she's bringing it to you to let you know of her presence. And that is a real spiritual sign of her being with you. Okay, so Spirit loves to be recognized for how they connect with us. They love the recognition, just like you love the recognition. They love the recognition too. So I know how excited she is that you are accepting of these signs that she's bringing you. And I also feel too, thank you know about the song. So I feel a song.
You light up my life?
I feel a song that's connected to her and you. So I feel a song. So
Well, that would be anything Stevie Nicks, but I was just playing her music box with her wedding song, and it was You Light Up My Life. I was just playing it before the reading.
Yes.
But we have a lot of Rihanna.
She brings me to that song, and she just calls it a song.
Okay.
But that is how you brought her tonight. So you set this up with Peyton, right? We're going to do this for Mom, and she's going to come through for us tonight. And so you did it. And she's with you. And she's celebrating this weekend with you too. She's still celebrating in this weekend in this, motherly love. Yes. She loves that her granddaughter is aware of this because she can connect with her in so many different ways, and that she's aware of her presence. And what I just feel so much for you. All right, so I'm going to leave you with her love and continue to be an observation every day of the signs that she brings you, okay? And she's healthy over there. She's so funny. She's like showing me her muscles now. And she's like walking, and she's showing me like she she's healthy. Yeah. So think of her in those ways, in her spirit. She's healed. Okay. All right, blessings to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Okay, so now over here I have another grandmother coming through, mother coming through, and I'm feeling her, and I know she had curly gray hair on top. Hello, welcome. Oh, okay. She also gives me a feeling she had some feels like a pneumonia, or some feeling of pneumonia here in her chest wall. She gives me this feeling from her around before she passed. She gives me the feeling too that she's connected to a son. Thank you. And I'm also getting the feeling of like a Bill or Will. But as she comes through, I know this woman struggled with a breathing issue here, and I also know that she had this lung issue before she passed. And as I go to her now, I also feel like her elderly. I feel her like okay, 70, 80s. I feel maybe 82, I'd say, and 70 to 82. Okay, and I also see her coughing a lot. So she is coughing up stuff, and I do feel that right now from her. And she gives me this beautiful place of this water that's around her. So I know she loved the ocean, and I know she loved the water. Yeah, I know that about her. And I know she hummed a tune every now and then. I'm getting the feeling of her humming a tune here. Yes, okay. Okay, she's also bringing me up to her eyes. So she gives me a feeling that she had some issues going on here in her eyes as well. Okay, is this resonating with anybody? So her hair's pretty curly. It's very gray and very short. It's very curly. And I know she loved to have her hair done because it looks like perfect. It looks perfectly curled. Okay. And I also feel from her, as she comes through, there's also a feeling of a Teresa or Therese that I'm getting to from her. Okay. And I know she's a grandmother. Okay. Okay.
Katie has her hand raised.
I'm feeling this woman coming through, and she has white curled hair, and it's very curly. And she's a grandmother. And I feel she had a pleurisy going on in her lungs before she passed. She had a lung issue, you understand. Mm-hmm. And you also understand that she was in her, was it 82, 72? I'm getting.
I think it was like mid-70s.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so as she comes through, I just feel like a little whippersnapper with her. I'm feeling her now a little bit more quicker as she comes through. And I also know she's tapping her foot. So she's tapping her foot and she's humming a song, and I'm feeling this like lullaby, so you understand.
Yes.
And so you understand you were younger. Were you younger when she passed? She's showing me you younger.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Mm-hmm. And I also know as she comes through that she definitely brings these angel wings. So I do know that she brings you angel wings. She brings you little feathers. She brings you little angel wings. And she's definitely watching out for you. Now, as I go to her now, she's talking about her daughter, you know. Okay, her daughter's still here?
Yes. She has a daughter still here. Yes.
Okay, thank you. So she's bringing love to her right now. She's bringing a lot of love to her. And because she's hurting, she's hurting right now. And she's just bringing her love, okay? And she's also mentioning a son, you understand.
Yes.
So I also feel this feeling from her too. You understand? She's talking about a son that's with her. You understand?
Yes. It would be a son-in-law.
And son-in-law. Okay, thank you. Because she brings me to him, and she brings me to him being with her now. Okay. And she's bringing a lot of love to the family, so you understand. This is recent passing, and she's bringing a lot of love to you, bringing a lot of love to your mother as well, okay? But what I feel from her is I also feel she's giving me a feeling of a celebration. It's a birthday celebration. It's a home celebration, you understand? Okay. And I just feel that she's with him and she's together with him. Okay. And as I go back to her, I'm also perspiring a bit. I just feel with her that she had some perspiring before she passed. She's giving me a feeling. So I have to come back here for a moment because she's bringing me to your mother that's living. Do you understand? Okay. And she's also bringing me to that your mother is emotional at this moment and she is hugging her. Okay. So I do feel that. Okay. And I also feel with the son-in-law, so as I go to her, I'm feeling a man that's with her, and he gives me the feeling of an uncle, okay? He gives me the feeling of, this is mightiness with him. I just feel that he's mighty. He's giving me a feeling that he is okay. And I just feel this feeling of he went quickly, you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is very recent, too, you understand? Yeah. And he's just bringing a lot of love to your parents, at this time, okay? But I have to say, with this man, when I go to him, he's bringing me to fishing, and he's fishing, okay? So he is on a lake, and he is in peace, and he's bringing me to this, okay? Do you understand sons with him? Children?
Children, yes.
Children,
But
okay.
not sons, daughters.
Okay. Yeah, he's just bringing me to his children. But I just feel from him, I feel complete peace. And I also know he liked cars because he's showing me a car as well. And I feel he was a car person. And I feel that in his passing being so recent that he's just coming through to let you know that he is at peace. He is at peace, okay? You understand he was at home? He's giving me a feeling of his home right now when he passed.
Yes, he passed in his bed.
Okay, thank you. And I just feel, I want to share with you, I just feel he didn't have any pain. I have to say that. I also have to say that it feels sooner than it should have, but he says that he was not in pain and he's sleeping and then he's in heaven. And I feel his smile right now and I feel his love for you. And he's also telling me he knows that you're going to be helping your parents and your mother and his children through this. Okay?
Thank you.
So I'm going to leave you with his love. And he's giving me the feeling of uncle. I'm also getting like a Mike.
Yes, his name is Mike. He is my uncle, and he passed last night.
Okay. All right. My thoughts are with you. And just know that he's with you. And he is very strong in the afterlife for his family. And he knows that you're going to comfort them and that you're going to help them. Okay. And this woman that's with him, is this his mother?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I feel this motherly connection with them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so sending love your way and blessings. Okay.
Thank you, Stacy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I feel a woman over here, and I know this woman took care of her home. I know that she decorated her home, this mother. I know she did it in such a way that it was extravagant. It was beautiful. She loved the holidays, and I just feel this beautiful wreath going down a staircase. I feel Christmas time with her. I know she took such wonderful care of herself. I know about her daughters, feeling on her daughters. And I just love her energy. And I get this like V name, like Vivian, or a V name from her, like Valerie or Vivian, or just feeling this from her. I also know this beautiful mother has granddaughters too, because I'm feeling them as well as she brings her love to them. I know that she tells me her daughter's home is full of beautiful, beautiful things that she has of her mother. There's also a feeling I'm getting of like a needle point or something sewn for her mom. And I just feel so much love from her. I know that she loved to entertain. I know she loved to entertain too. And I feel red around her. Oh, she loved horses too. So she's giving me her riding boots, and she's going to see the horses. She's going to the ranch. She's going to see the horses. She gives me a feeling of a beautiful place that she visited, that she loved to go to, this ranch, this place. I just feel, I feel that from her. It's beautiful. Feels like she had two homes or two places that she visited. And she's also taking me over to Arizona, or she's taking me over to this West Coast area too that I'm feeling from her. Okay, is that resonating with anybody? Jerry?
Absolutely.
Okay, good, because I'm feeling her really, really strong.
Absolutely.
She absolutely loves her family. She loves how you celebrate her. She is giving me chills all over my body. She is so proud of her kids and of her husband too. I'm just feeling from her. Okay, so hi, welcome. So do you understand who this is? This beautiful woman I'm feeling. She loved horses.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. It's my wife and my daughter, Wendy's mother.
She does needlepoint. She
Needlepoint.
decorates, leave.
Okay.
Christmas is amazing to her. That's what it's all about.
Okay, beautiful. So Christmas is amazing to her because she showed me so much Christmas and lots of lights and wreaths, and she loves how you carry that on for her. She's also talking about that you have something of hers that is needlepoint that you have in your home. Now she's bringing me to her daughter, but I'm just feeling this needlepoint that you have of hers, your signature needlepoint. You understand?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I have. Anyway, yes.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So, okay, she is full of joy, I have to say. And you understand Vivian or
Vicky.
It's Vicky
Okay, Vicky.
or Victoria.
Okay, thank you. Oh, she's so happy to be here, I have to say. She's like jumping up and down. You know, she helped.
That would be her.
She's jumping up and down. You know, she helped you. She helped you find someone. So I have to say, she helped you find someone. And she's so happy. She's so happy that you're happy. And who is the J name? Is there a J name here, like a Judy or J name or Julie? I'm just getting... You understand that? She's...
Well, that would be me, but the lady I found is Karen, the K.
Okay.
instead of a J, but her husband was John.
And he
Okay.
led
Thank you. Thank you.
And we think he was part of the
master plan.
master plan. Yes, we don't think, we're very convinced that he was part of the master plan.
Okay, so yeah, she gives me this J. She gives me this J name, so you understand what that is. She's also taking me to the ranch, and she's taking me to the horses. And so I know that she loved this. You understand that?
Very, very good relationship with horses. She was like what do you call them?
Horse whisperer.
Horse whisperer, yes.
Yes. Yeah, she's surrounded by horses. Yeah, I feel her very surrounded by horses, and she's talking about one horse in particular when I go to her, and it's like maple, or it starts with an M, so she gives me a maple feeling, but I just feel her with this one horse, so I just have to say she's in heaven with the horses. It's the feeling that
That's wonderful.
she's in heaven with the horses, and it's a feeling that she's bringing. Now, she's also taking me over to here, where she's talking about a grandson, and she's wishing him well. She's wishing him well. And she comes over to her daughter, and she gives me a feeling that everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. Now, I have to say, she's with a young boy over here. And I do see this boy, and I do see he has a little bit of a longer hair. And I do see him. And I do know that he's also here. And I do know that he throws balls in the air. And I also know about this boy that he's just coming through to bring love to the family because he had some troubles, and I know that you took care of him, and I know that you took him in, and I just want you to know, as I feel him coming through, that he had some troubles emotionally, and that he wants you to know that you are like a mother to him. Okay, so I have to share that. Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
It was
Because
Wendy's oldest daughter's boyfriend.
Okay, yes. So do you understand the balls in the air? Because he's like throwing these balls in the air and he's catching them.
I don't understand the balls. That's the part that I don't understand, but I
Okay,
understand.
so it's somebody in your family with the net and the ball. I just have to say, it's what he's bringing through, that he's around the kids. He's around the kids, and he brings love to the daughter. So I have to say, he is a guardian angel for her, and he's thanking you as his mom.
I knew he would be.
He's like a guardian angel to her, and I
knew he would be.
He brings me to a jacket as well, so it feels like it's a letter jacket or it's a jacket. He brings me to a jacket too, and he had to come through. He's just saying, I had to come through. I had to say thank you. I didn't get to say goodbye, and I had to say thank you for all the help that you gave me when I was here, all the help. And I just hear him, and I just feel him, and I just want you to know that he still is loving you and your family, and he's still so close. He's so close. Now, as I go back to the mother here, she has some recipes for you. So she brings me to her recipes, you understand?
Yes, very much.
Okay. She has some recipes for you, and she wants you to cook these recipes. She wants you to do this for her and for the family, you see. Especially when there's visits. Now, she's also taking me to Colorado. So I'm in Colorado. Yes, say?
Right on. You can't be more right on.
We live in Colorado, and yes, I make her recipes for all of her special occasions.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Literally, your reading couldn't be more on if you had
So
a
much
go
love.
back.
She's so happy that you're so healthy. So I have to say, you took care of her, and she is just so happy that you're healthy and you're taking care of yourself. She wants you to know this. And she is your reminder. So when you get that feeling of go to the doctor or do this or do that, she's your reminder. She wants you to know. But she's very, very happy about her family. She loves her family so much. she's still so present in the kitchen. I have to say this. She's very present in the kitchen. And when you're cooking her recipes, she's saying, oh, just a tad more here. Just do this a little bit more here. And so she's kind of a little pushy, I have to say, just around her food. But that's just to help you make it just right, you know. Because I just feel with this woman that she loved cooking and she loved entertaining, and she brings me to her silverware. So I have to say, she brings me to her silverware and her plates, you know. So you still have these, you understand?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Yeah,
Never used them since.
she brings me to those, and she is so honored and happy that you still use this in her honor, and that you still welcome her. They love the welcoming. They love the acknowledging, knowing that she's still there, and she's just looking over your shoulder.
We're so very well aware of that.
Yes, your shoulder, by the way. I have to say, she's talking mainly about your shoulder. You understand?
She talked to me on many, many occasions.
Wonderful, beautiful. And as I go back to her, you know, she's very vibrant. She's a very vibrant woman. She's when she walks into a room, you just feel the joy and the love. And she brings that to you. She brings that to you still.
Yeah.
In feeling her. That she knows that you know that she's with you. She knows that you know. Okay? And I just love her energy, because I have to say, with this woman here, she's free spirit here, and she's a free spirit there. And if she can give you anything right now in this moment, it's to be free. It's to feel free here. You know, it's to love one another, and it's to make all these beautiful memories, continue to make these memories. She's with you. She's so strong. She's really learned how to do all this, I have to say. And she brings me to a painting, too. So I also see like this painting or this watercolor that I'm feeling. You understand?
Absolutely. Keep going.
Okay. So she's bringing me to this painting and this watercolor, and I feel like she's an admirer of art, because I'm seeing this, and I'm feeling like it's in a home, or it's been put on a wall for her. It was one of her favorite things. I'm also feeling it's around anniversary. I'm feeling this too. You understand?
Well, I have a painting, and it's very dear to me, but it wasn't something that was here when she was alive.
See, so she's recognizing it.
A dear friend painted it especially for me, and it was her standing near a creek where we used to hike up in Yosemite, and it is in our house, and it's my most cherished possession, if you will, of things.
And she knows that. And when you're looking at it, she's looking at it with you.
I know.
I know you know, because she gives me chills all through my whole body. And she's standing with you when you look at her. And she knows how much you miss her, because you were one here. And you had this beautiful family that is still here, and she's still one with you. She's still one with you.
Yes, we know she's with us. We just can't.
Yeah. And if I can say, you know, as she comes down, I just feel this, you know, beautiful motherly wings with her. And I just feel hold hands. You guys are together right now. And she just wants you to hold each other's hand. And she wants you to know that she's holding your hands with you.
Yeah.
And she's loving you. And she's guiding you. And look for her in many different places, because she knows how to bring these beautiful signs to you. Mm-hmm. She knows how to it. And I see the birds around her. I see birds around her. I see rainbows. I just feel this beautiful, loving energy. She loves you so much. She loves you always. And she's guiding all of you on this beautiful heavenly level. So I'll leave you with her love.
Stacy, that was beautiful. I just can't thank you enough. It was
You're so
so right on.
You're so welcome. I'm gonna go back. I see a woman here with dark hair. She's giving me a feeling of like South America, Latin America, just say. And I also feel something in my chest area here too, like heart. And she's also giving me a feeling of a granddaughter. And she's also giving me a feeling of a connection of a granddaughter. And she's also salsaing, kind of dancing. She's very joyful. She's very joyful. She has a lot to say. She's very outgoing. She's very out there. Her personality is very, very big. And I just have a feeling of like a granddaughter and a daughter-in-law. I'm just feeling. And then I get like an O name here. And I'm also feeling like a Liv. She's a mother and a grandmother. Okay. Anybody? Okay. I also know she had back problems too, because she gives me a feeling of her lower back and just some issues. I think she carried weight around this area. She had a little bit of a lower back issue now she's giving me. Okay. So I'm also feeling with that she is looking for her granddaughter and her daughter-in-law. So I feel that. And I know she cooked a lot of wonderful foods from her native country, too, she's giving me.
Yes, Epi
Okay.
Lopez is her name.
Okay.
Yeah, we're right here. Hi.
Okay, hi, welcome. So do you understand this grandmother coming through? Is it like abuela? Is it, there's a feeling of South America, Latin America with her. And did she love to salsa, you understand? She loved to move. I'm feeling this movement with her too. And I also feel she had like she had the black hair here, right? Her hair was still very black. Yes, okay, great. And I have to say, she's bringing you so much love. And she's talking to me about, so you also understand this is father's side, right? Paternal side, yes, thank you. And as she comes through, do you understand she got you a piñata? Because I just feel something with the piñata. You understand that? Or is this her native culture?
Yes. She's Spanish.
Spanish. Okay, so abuela. She said abuela. Okay, wonderful, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So she just, as I feel her, I just feel like Chi-Chi. I'm feeling this like Chi-Chi. I'm also feeling her like moving around. She's very outgoing. She's very social. She's like laughing. She's laughing. She also brings me to oh, it's so funny. So as she comes through, she says, don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. So I have to say that to you. She says, don't be so serious. And she's just pinching your cheeks. Okay, this is your abuela, right? It's your grandmother. Grandmother, thank you. And she's pinching your cheeks right here. I feel that too from her. She is also, she's, and you understand tamale too with her?
Yes.
Yes, okay, she made tamales, because I do feel that with her too, yes. And there's also like a jingle of bangles on her. I feel some bangles on her wrists. Do you understand that?
Yeah, she wore a lot of jewelry.
A lot of jewelry? Okay, thank you, because I feel that from her too. And I just feel this closeness between both of you. I feel motherly, grandmotherly with her. I feel like she has guided you, and there's also a feeling of a book. She's giving me a feeling of a book with her too, or reading to you. I'm feeling that too from her. I also will say, tell me more about that. Yes. Yeah, okay. So when I go to her, I feel okay. Okay. Do you understand this feeling of I feel a little ill? I just feel a little ill too. Was she ill right before she passed?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm also feeling that in this area right here. I'm feeling kind of a little dizzy, a little sick, a little ill right here before she passes. And she gives me that feeling. She can give me these physical feelings and just as evidence of her coming through. Okay. And come to that place. Okay. And I also have to say, she's bringing me to a middle name. She brings me to a middle name. Her name or middle name?
Name or my name?
She brings me to a middle name. She's giving me a feeling of your name, middle name, last name that you kept. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And you did that for her? She's taking that. She's saying her name, your name, and there's a last name, and there's a connection with both of you.
Yes.
You understand that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Her last name is your last name?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I knew she'd get to
Lopez. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was feeling it all. So in that, I feel you're carrying this on for her. You're carrying it on her lineage. And she's very, very proud of that. She's very proud of you, and she's very proud of that. And, okay, keep going. So she's also given me a feeling of how she moves you around from place to place. She's
Why?
moving you. You've been moving a lot.
Yes.
That's right. Yes. Because she's giving me a feeling of how she's moved you from this apartment to this apartment to across the miles. She's moved you. She's taking full credit for that, by the way.
Can you stop now?
Because she gives me 3 moves, so I have to say, she's giving me 3 to 4, okay? So I have to say that she's doing this for you as you're transitioning for your highest good, okay? She's still your grandmother. She still wants to help you. She still wants to love you, okay? Now, you understand, you have a piece of her jewelry? You wearing it tonight?
I was not prepared for tonight.
Okay, it's
I
all
know.
right. She talks to me about her jewelry and how you have it with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay, hold on. Oh, you have her eyes too. There's a feeling here. She's bringing me to your eyes as well, and your beauty. And I just know with this woman, I just know how comforting she is. I know how loving she is. And she brings me down to here. So as I go, there's just a feeling of her being on the tip. So on the tip of the country. So I do feel that she lived in the tip of the country or grew up in the tip of the country. You understand
Yes,
that?
New Mexico.
Okay, thank you. 'Cause I feel that. And this is her homeland. She calls it her homeland. Yeah. And she loves that you still eat that food, I have to say, because it feels like it's your favorite food. It feels like she loves to bring this food your way. And it's still healthy, she says. Still healthy. Okay.
It should be, yes.
So she's putting my hands on my hip and she's shaking my head and she goes, it's still healthy for her. Still healthy for her. She wants you to continue to eat this. And I just feel her love. So I just have to say her love for you is still so strong, of course. And she's going to guide you as she would guide you while she was here. And she just says, have more fun. She wants you to have more fun and not to take everything so seriously, because life is about living. And I'm going to leave you with all her love, okay? But one more thing, thank you. I'm also feeling like a Susanna or a, feels like an Anna, feeling that. Can you take that or no? I may be moving on.
Is it family or friend?
It feels connected to your grandmother, but if not, I'm probably moving on now.
And my mother's mother's on the call tonight, so this is very special.
Okay, beautiful.
Trudy.
Beautiful. Yes, she's with all these mothers. This woman's with all these mothers. She's mothering you and grandmothering you in a way as she did when she was here. And I just feel her around food and around eating and around what's good for you. Okay, so what's good for you. And don't worry about everything so much. Your life's going to turn out beautifully. You have this angel over there that's watching over you still. Okay? Leave you with that. Okay. So I'm also seeing another woman coming through, and she has long dark hair to here, and she's stepping forward. And I feel like she's younger. She feels very much younger to me as she comes through. Okay. So she has dark hair down to her shoulders, like brownish dark, brownish black, as she comes through, and I just feel her here. And I do feel her coughing. I feel her coughing. I feel like she had some coughing issues. She's also giving me a feeling of her walking outside. She loved her walks. She loved to hike. She loved to walk, I'll just say. And I know she took care of herself because she is giving me a feeling of her taking care of herself, and then she got sick. But I know she's younger. Okay, thank you. I also feel that she had like an illness, like a cancer. It feels like it's going down here, this area, as she comes through. And thank you. And I also feel a daughter with her, daughter, that she's also giving me. Okay. All right, Jerry, anybody? She could be also a friend too. So I'm also getting a friend feeling from her now as she connects. I'm also getting a friend feeling. So she has like the brownish dark hair, and I know she had like a cancer area, feels down here in this area. And she also gives me a feeling of a friend and walking with this, walking too. Okay.
We asked Jan, do you know her? Jan is in the chat with me.
Okay. She want to unmute?
Yeah, I'm yes. I didn't realize that I was involved. I joined late, but
Okay. So Jan, tell me what can you take about this woman? She's got like this say that one more time.
My mother.
Oh, your mother? Okay. I feel her. She had like the brownish darker hair to her shoulders, and she was younger, right?
Well, yeah, she was.
Okay. And do you understand? She's giving me a feeling of like my abdomen area, this illness.
Yep.
You understand? Okay. Good. All right. She feels young to me, Jan. She just feels very youthful in a way. I just feel that from her. Now they can show me any image, but I just feel a very healthy image of her. And you understand how she liked her walks? Or she liked to be outside?
Yeah.
Okay. And she's taking me to, and you understand the tulips too, right? She's taking me to flowers. She's taking me to the garden.
Yes, she always liked to work in the garden.
Yes, I feel that from her. I know she had a green thumb, right? I know she had a green thumb.
Yeah.
Because she brings me to the garden. And And this is your mother, correct?
Yes.
Yes, because I feel she's giving me a feeling. I'm talking to her daughter here. And as I go to her, she gives me this feeling of wanting you to put flowers in the home. She also gives me a feeling of like lilies or lilacs. I'm just feeling from her.
Yeah, when she passed away, I kept going back to her house watering the plants. And you and I have done this before. And I was over there taking care of her plants when
You were taking care of her plants, and can you tell me a little bit about what she just brought through about the lilies or lilacs? You took them to her?
Well, yeah. I took all the flowers from the funeral home and the house, and
Yeah, I just feel this softness from her. I just feel this beautiful soft energy around the flowers, around the garden with her, and she's coming in to bring her love to you tonight, and letting you know how she she knows what you're up to. 'Cause she gives me this feeling of she's checking in on you and she knows what you're up to. And I just know with her, I'll have to say, I just know. And you understand, she's bringing me to the seashell.
yeah.
Tell me about that.
The beach. She had a condo at the beach.
Okay, all right, yes. Because when I go to her, I feel her by the water. And she shows me the seashells, you know. In particular, I feel like she collected them. And she's giving me a feeling of her heaven. This is her heaven place. And I go ahead.
Yeah, we lived at the beach.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
We lived at the beach, but then she had a condo on the beach.
Ah, I see. So I feel her there. That's her heaven.
Yeah.
Yes, and the stones and the seashells too is what I'm feeling from her. And just this feeling of, you know, happiness and that she walks with you. She walks with you. So this walking that she keeps talking about, walking outside, walking on the beach, that she walks with you. Now,
Well, I just moved, and I used to have a big yard, and now I have to walk my dog. And so I walk my dog several times a day.
yes, she's walking with you. She's still by your side. She's still walking with you. This is what she really wants you to know tonight, that she's still walking with you. And there's a seagull that she was bringing me, this white seagull that's coming down. And I feel like she's trying to get your attention to let you know, I'm here with you, I'm here with you. And I know how much you love her, and I know how much she loves you. And she so wants you to know. She so wants you to know that she's holding your hand. Now, she's taking me to February. Do you understand?
Yes, her birthday's in February.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, she takes me to February. And she's also bringing me to a bunch of lights around. So lights, flickering lights or lights. I'm also feeling that from her too. And you understand the letter. So did you write her a letter? She write you a letter? She's bringing me to a letter. Have you written her a letter? Or she wants you to write her a letter. So you can write her a letter. She receives it. She receives what you feel, what you thoughts of her, but she's bringing me to writing. So I have to say that to you. Writing to her, she sees that. And I just want you to know that this is what she's showing. She also loves she's just bringing me to having flowers in the house, to have you think of her, have you feel her with you. okay? She loves you so much. She's still with you. She's still with you. I'm also seeing, she's showing a little glass bottle with sand in it. So I'm also feeling that too. You understand?
Yes.
She's showing me the glass bottle with the sand in it.
Uh-huh.
And you have the sand, or she's giving me she's just showing this, I have to say. I don't know if you kept this or you have this, but she's showing it. Okay. And just what I feel from her is just her beautiful light. So her beautiful light within is still with you, still very strong with you. And, you know, it's a Mother's Day celebration still with them in spirit. And just the recognition of that brings them close to you. So I'm going to leave you with her love. And just know she loves the walks. She loves the walks. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, blessings to you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I just want to thank everybody for being here tonight. This was wonderful. Thank you to this wonderful team, I just have to say. And I didn't recognize Greg Bizzaro tonight, but I want to recognize him for putting this all up and together. It's so beautiful. And we just wanted to bring you many, many blessings of love and spirit. And I also want to share, I have a meditation album that's out that we released in late January. It's called Guided Meditations to Awaken to Spirit. And you can buy it on Amazon. Okay. And meditation is a tool to build that stronger connection with spirit, to receive. We're all spirit here. And we do have the connection spirit to spirit. And meditation is a beautiful sacred space to experience that. And we all can experience that. That's how I first experienced it. But I know I've worked with, so many people on awakening within meditation. So I'm going to wish you all a beautiful evening and blessings of love and spirit your way. Thank you for joining us tonight.